Second nature for children is in the house. I hope everyone is doing well. I need you to go get your popcorn, get your Coca-Cola, whatever you like to sip on, because this information I'm getting ready to give you today will change your life if you take heed to it. And make sure you go back and take a look at all the content that Second Nature for Children has out. And I guarantee you, once again, that if you take heed to this information that I'm putting out, and on Sundays, coaching myself is putting out, I guarantee you it'll change your life, family. Facts. Today, I want to talk to you about the number one problem with Blacks. Here we address the Black community because it's time for us to do better as a people. And it's killing our youth by us not being ready ourselves to take our lives to another level. So if we can't take our lives to another level or don't know how to take our lives to another level, then how you think we're going to help our children go to another level? So as you come in, make sure my Facebook family, you subscribe, like, and share. My YouTube family, subscribe, like, and share. Now, this is going to be a shame that if you mess around here and get this information, because I'm guaranteeing you, you need this information, and you know at least 5 more people who need it. That if you don't share this with them, make sure they hit that like button, make sure they subscribe so we can keep getting this real information. So let's get right to it. I want to share this information with you, and make sure that you leave me a comment and let me know how this information helped you. I'm guaranteeing you that if you take heed to this information, it'll help begin to change your life. The number one problem with Blacks. Shoot me a comment. Let me know, hey, I think this the number one, or I think this the number one. But I'm getting ready to cover it right here. After 3 decades of working with us, from seniors to adults to children, I'm getting ready to give you our number one problem with Blacks. Here it is. We are disconnected from ourselves. That's the number one problem with Blacks. I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to teach for a moment. The number one problem with Blacks, we are disconnected from ourselves. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. Not no reaching out to no deity and all this and that, all of that dwells, that runs the universe, that everything you need is within you. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. That's the biggest problem you're having. I want you to think about it, because no one taught us how to connect our mind, our bodies, and our soul together. No one taught us that when we was growing up. I'm getting ready to reveal some things to give you an understanding on, wow, why am I going through this in my life? Why this is going on in the world, or why this is going on in my community, or why this is going on, because there is a disconnection within you, or people around you, your community, and people of color. We was never taught this when we was growing up, how to connect our minds, our bodies, and our souls together. There's a link between the mind, the body, and the soul, and it's a scientific fact that over the last few decades, there has been a wide body of research, listen to me, that reveals that we have 3 separate neural pathway networks that runs through our body. It's leading to our head, our gut, and our heart. That's your mind, your body, and your soul. These have been dubbed the three brains because they are each capable of controlling how we feel and how we react to something. Now, with this information, it's vital. Listen, it's vital to nourish each brain to ensure optimal health and well-being. We haven't been connected. That's why we struggle with our physical fitness. That's why we struggle with our mental health. That's why we struggle with our spiritual being, because we are disconnected. And I'm going to give you an example in a little bit and show you how we need to connect for optimal success. And no matter what you want to be, no matter what you want to do in life, you got to understand everything you're going through now in life is either going to come up under the mind, it's going to come up under the body, or it's going to come up under the soul. But we want something or someone to do the work for us. We want something or someone to do the work for us. We don't want to do the work. We want a quick fix. And when we don't want to do the work and we're looking for a quick fix, what happens, then it's easy for us to be misled. I'm going to explain it to you. It's easy for us to be misled when we don't want to do the work, we want a quick fix, and we're disconnected. That's the number one problem with Blacks. Once you learn how to connect your mind, your body, and your soul together, listen, it will give you a discernment. And that discernment will make it hard for something or someone to mislead you. You'll get a discernment. You are disconnected. That's why you're going through and experiencing the things that you are experiencing right now today. Because once you get that discernment, when someone is trying to tell you something or trying to pull you into something, it'll make you go and investigate instead of believing in everything someone is telling you. You are disconnected. That's the number one problem with Blacks. Let's do it. First, let's take the body. Let's take the body. And let's take, if you want to lose weight. I've been helping people lose weight for over 3 decades. So let's use losing weight. Everybody should be able to relate to that. If you want to lose weight, you have to, family. I'm gonna tell you, I'm getting ready to show you right now why you're not losing weight, why you keep, listen. If you want to lose weight, you have to connect your mindset to your soul. You cannot lose weight without connecting your mindset to your soul. Because it's your mindset that gets you ready to lose weight, not your mouth. You can say anything with your mouth. It's your mindset that gets you ready to lose weight. And then it's your soul that gives you what it takes to lose weight. And that's where your consistency, your discipline, your self-control, etc. These things come from within you. You may say what you're going to do, and you may start off doing it, but here's a fact, and you just look at your own life. You didn't continue it because your mindset wasn't set to continue it, and it wasn't connected to your soul. For you to lose weight, those two things have to be together. Facts. That's why you keep starting and stopping, because you're saying it with your mouth, but you haven't connected your mindset with your soul. I hope you understand what I'm saying, family. This is the number one problem with Blacks. We are disconnected. And if you want to lose weight, let's start there first. We got the first of the year coming up. I know a lot of us going to be, but we're going to do this in 2024. No, you're not going to do anything in 2024 until you learn how to connect your mindset to your soul. Because whatever challenges you're talking about, you getting ready to take on, you're going to have to learn how to activate this. You're going to have to learn how to connect it to your soul. Because for you to be successful in anything in life, it's going to have to come from within you. You're going to have to build that relationship with you and that which dwells within you. And that's where that discipline and that self-control and that tenacity and those things are going to come from so that you can be successful, family. That's the number one problem with Blacks. We're not connected, and that's why we're not moving forward. Even as an individual, you got to learn this first. Then we can come together and move forward. But you got to make sure that you're connected first as a individual. So I'm telling you, you can go through a million YouTube channels, and I'm telling you, you will never get anything done that you set out to do unless you connect your mindset to your soul. Facts. You wondering what's going on? What's wrong? Why I can't get it done? That's it. That's it. You're disconnected, and that's a problem. Let's take the mind right quick. When it comes to your mind, wherever it is you want to achieve, you have to connect, once again, your mind to your soul. Because wherever you put in your mind to do, you still have to use the things that comes from your soul, that comes from within you, for you to achieve the things that your mind is set to do. If you call yourself setting your mind to do something, you won't get it done unless you connect your mind to your soul. Because it's your soul, once again, family, that gives you that drive, that gives you that consistency, that gives you that self-control. That's the number one problem we're having. We're disconnected. And then we're easy to be misled. That's why when we step back to the body, we don't want to do the work. We want a quick fix. That's why every time we hear a little gimmick, or you could take a shot, or you could take a pill, or you could do this, you could do that. It's so easy for us to go for it and be misled because we don't want to do the work. We want to take a quick fix because we are disconnected. We don't understand that if we're going to get it done, we need to connect the mindset to the soul, and we can achieve it ourselves. You don't owe me nothing for this. You take this, this will change your life. Let's deal with the soul. Let's deal with the soul. When it comes to your soul, we must stop waiting on something or someone to save us. When it comes to your soul, it's a problem that we have, Black folks. We always waiting on something or someone to come and save us. That which you are waiting on is already here. It's inside of you already. The reason you're not getting anything done is because you are disconnected from that that's already in you. You're waiting on it, and it's already there. Facts this morning. This right here should go viral. You should be taking this information. You should be sending this information to your folks ASAP. No one is doing it better. Listen, principles are more important than your belief when it comes to religion. Principles are more important than belief when it comes to religion, because you can say that you believe and get nothing done. That's what a lot of us do. There's a lot of folks say they believe in this and believe in that. They're not getting nothing done. You can say that you believe in something and get nothing done. But if you put the principles in action, no matter what your faith that you believe in, you'll begin to change your life. If you just put the principles into action, no matter what you believe in, every religion, if a person is going to be successful, they have to use the same principles. That lets you know that principles are more important than that belief you have in that religion. Because you don't have just one faith, you have a lot of different religions, a lot of different faiths, but it's one set of principles. And I told you earlier, that's your consistency, your discipline, your tenacity, your self-control. Those are the principles that it's going to take for you to bring from within your soul to be successful. You can be an atheist, meaning that you don't even believe, you don't even have a faith that you believe in for as what we talk about God, that you don't even believe in God. But if you take the principles and connect it to a mindset, you can go and achieve whatever it is you want to achieve over the person talking about that they believe in a faith. You got to hear this morning. This will change your life. Go to church, you give your money. We've been lied to about tithes and offerings. You got to understand, family, God don't need your money. God don't need your money. When you go to church and you give your money is basically doing two things. This is what your money doing. It's not helping God. It's not helping you. This is what your money doing. It's paying for a mortgage and other bills on a worship house. And it's paying for somebody to talk to you for 2 hours. That's what your money doing. If y'all got a little something extra, y'all may try to put a little something somewhere else to help somebody. Most churches are struggling something. That money ain't doing but two things. It's paying bills somewhere else for the worship house, and you paying for somebody to talk to you for 2 hours. That's all you're doing. God don't need your money. That which runs the universe controls the sun, the moon, oxygen, air, the rain, things like that. So that lets you know your money doesn't pay for none of that. That which runs the universe, your money is not paying for the sun, the air, oxygen, the moon, things that are essential for our well-being. That lets you know he don't need your money. That's going to happen whether you give money or not. Your money is only paying, you paying two mortgages. You paying for one at home, you paying for one a place you go to, and you paying for somebody to talk to you for 2 hours. We got to do better, family. We got to wake up and understand. I don't care, you could do it all you want to, But I just want you to understand, don't be misled thinking that if I give this money, this gonna happen in my life, that gonna happen in my life. No, we gotta stop being misled. We gotta wake up because our number one problem, we're disconnected and we easy to be misled. So whatever faith you practice, it means nothing without connecting your faith to the principles. No matter what faith you practice, your faith means nothing until you connect your faith to principles. Even the Bible tells you that faith without works is dead faith. It means nothing. See, we don't want to put that work in. I tell you, we want a quick fix. That's why it's so easy for us to be misled. We got to stop trying to pay for our dreams and work for them. You can get it. You can achieve it. You just got to learn how to connect your mind, your body, and your soul together. We got to stop being pulled in because people are just showing us stuff. It may not even be theirs. And you want it so bad. And you don't know how to get it because you're disconnected. Family, the number one problem that we have as a people, we're disconnected. We must learn how to connect our minds, our bodies, and our souls together. Can you imagine if someone would have just instilled that in you when you was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, that it was just second nature for you to take care of your body. It was just second nature for you to work on your mindset. Second nature for you to get a true understanding of that which dwells within you. Another thing, family, before I go, we got to stop putting these preachers on a pedestal. That's your God. I've been in the church all my life. I've literally seen it and heard it. You put man on a pedestal. That's a problem. That's why you continue to struggle, because you're not connected with that which runs the universe, that dwells within you. You don't even have a relationship with that which dwells within you. That's a problem, family. You putting that man or that woman up there on a pedestal. That's a human being just like you are. A lot of the preachers are just as sick as you are, especially when it comes to connecting the mind, the body, and the soul together. Don't you know that the religious books all talk about the mind, the body, and the soul in some type of way? They all talk about it. So how can you tell me you got a preacher that's been talking to you for a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and they still are not taking care of themselves physically? There are dietary laws in that Bible. So your preacher is not even following the Bible. Look up in the pool when you get to church Sunday. Why is your preacher still overweight or obese? Why is your preacher still making bad decisions for the church? Because your preacher is disconnected. By now, your preacher should have it together physically, because even the Bible talks about taking care of the temple, the body. Did the preacher miss that part? And you're following. One of the biggest reasons you're still sick, and we're sick as a people, because we're following sick people. They are disconnected from themselves, but we don't understand how to be connected. So we don't even know that our preacher, whoever we're following, should be connected. And you can look and tell that they are disconnected. and just teaching us a belief when they're not living it themselves. When it comes to the mind, even the Bible talks about in the book of John that being born again, when are your preacher going to change? That's why you're not changing, because you're following someone that's not changing. So why would you change? We got to wake up, family. We got to learn how to connect our mind, body, and soul together. I know it seems strange to you because no one has brought it to you like this. But if you take heed to what I'm telling you, sit down for a minute, turn all the other mess off just for a minute, and think about what I'm telling you. Look at a lot of them. A lot of our preachers and people that we're following is overweight and obese. That means they're disconnected. They haven't set their mindset to take care of themselves yet. They haven't used, and they supposed to be preaching about the spirit, and they haven't even used that which dwells within them to help them take care of the temple. You never thought about that, have you? It's just like you getting a personal trainer and they bigger than you are. How you going to get someone that's bigger than you and they're not even using the principles themselves? So we got to be careful and stop being misled and learn how to connect our mind, our bodies, and our souls together. And if you ever need my help, there's my information. Make sure you go and see the work that we're doing on our Facebook page. Check out our website, the work we're doing with our children. No one is doing it better. I challenge any organization. And we're working with unsystematic children. That means we're working with children as well from the streets. And any organization or anyone who's doing anything to help children, I commend you. But we're teaching that foundation. No one can beat us when it comes to mentorship for children. Second nature for children is number one. And if you'd like to support our organization and our children, there's the information. If you don't, shame on you. We still gonna keep moving forward. It just shows you one of the reasons as a people we're in trouble, because we won't even help each other. So the number one problem with Blacks, we're disconnected from ourselves. I hope you go and take heed to that information. Listen to it a couple of times. Shoot me a comment. Let me know what you think about it. And until the next time, take care, family, and go connect yourself so you could be successful. Peace.